How do you determine who's going to pay child support? Generally, you determine that after you come up with a parenting plan, which is a residential schedule for the child or the children. And generally, the higher earning spouse will end up paying child support to the other parent. And again, this is each case in each family is unique because it depends upon how much time does the child spend with the father. How much time does the child spend with the mother? That is an integral factor in figuring out who pays child support. How do you determine whether someone is going to be obligated to pay spousal support or alimony or maintenance, as the term is used in Washington? Again, this is a very complex question, and the reason why there's no easy answers is because it's 100% discretionary with your trial judge. There are no rules. For example, in child support, there are rules that you input people's income into a worksheet, and it spits out a number as to what is the transfer payment. With spousal support, many factors come into play. The length of the marriage, what is both parties' education? Has one party stayed at home and been the primary caregiver of the children? What are both parties' education? What are their employment prospects? If you're 59 years old, a female, and you've been out of the workforce for 10 years, at best, you might be able to hope for a minimum wage job. That's going to impact your need for spousal support much more so than, say, you are 40 years old, you have a bachelor's and a master's, and you've only been out of the workforce for 3 or 4 years. That is going to definitely impact how long and how much spousal support you're going to get. One of the other big factors that affects the amount of spousal support is how much each party earns. How much greater is the higher earning spouse's income than the lower earning spouse's income.